What's up, guys? So today's video is going to be a little side-by-side comparison of Printful and Teespring. Let me preface this video real quick by saying this is just meant to be a quick little comparison. I'm not going to go too in-depth about either company. If you want a more thorough review, check out the reviews for each company on my channel. My most recent review was the Printful review. Not long before that, I did 2 different Teespring reviews. So if you want to know more about them, be sure to check those out. If you got any questions about either of those, let me know in those videos or in this video, and I'll do my best to answer them. Now that I got that out of the way though, like I said, the video is going to be a quick comparison, but I will point out things I like and don't like about each company. And I'll tell you guys a little bit about the product offerings for both company. I'll talk about shipping, customer service, and the actual products. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, so I got both companies' products laid out on this table right here. On the left, we have Printful, and on the right, we have Teespring. We'll go ahead and start out with Teespring and the packaging. So Teespring sends their shirts in this Teespring branded blue mailer. As you can tell, they have their logo and name. Let me focus a little bit. They have the logo and name all over the mailer, which for some people it may not bother you, but if you're a clothing brand and trying to utilize Teespring as a drop shipping company, that's something personally that I don't like. If you're sending shirts to customers or products to customers, you don't really want to advertise another company on your packaging. So for me, that's a thumbs down. Not too stoked about the packaging. Other than that though, it's pretty basic. When you open it up, for some reason, the actual bag is huge for one t-shirt. When you open it, I don't know if they ran out of smaller bags or what, but when you open it up, there's nothing in there. It's just the shirt, and that's it. So in comparison, Printful sends their t-shirts in the small little white blank mailer. So as you can tell, the sizes are quite a bit different. They both have the basic little shipping label right here. They use the same shipping company. Both companies use DHL and USPS. So as a result, the shipping times are virtually the same, and everything else about shipping is pretty much the same. Teespring is located in Florida, Printful, North Carolina. So as far as shipping, like I said, shipping is pretty much the same with both companies. One thing I do like about Printful is on their shipping labels, they give you the option of putting your company's name on the shipping label for the return address, and then they use their actual address. But you notice that they don't actually put any branding on the packaging itself, so you don't see any Printful logos, names, nothing. They also give you the option of putting your brand's logo at the top right here if you want to do that, which is cool. So with Printful, you definitely get more branding options, and your customers will feel like they're actually receiving product from, you know, your clothing brand instead of the drop shipping company, which is a plus for me. So Printful definitely wins the packaging battle, in my opinion. Another cool thing that Printful does is they give you the option of including some goodies in your packaging. So you have the option of sending Printful things such as stickers, business cards, stuff like that, and they'll actually, for a small price, include it in the whether it's, you know, included with shirts or hats or whatever, and they'll send it to your customers along with whenever they place an order. So that's good for me because I like to send for my clothing brand L3 Apparel, I like to send stickers with my customers' orders. So you'll have to check on our website if you're interested in that, but I believe it's like they charge you maybe 75 cents a day to stock your product, you know, whatever it is, whether it's stickers, whatever. And then I think they also charge you a small fee to include it in your customers' orders. But that's one option that Printful gives you. Teespring doesn't have any options like that, so that's another positive for me as far as Printful. there's just more branding options in general. With that said, we'll also point this out real quick. Printful gives you the options of doing hats, which is cool. You know, your clothing brand might want to include hats, some clothing brands might not, but if that is something you want to include, they do a really good job with embroidery. They have a bunch of different hats and thread colors you can choose from. They have a bunch of snapbacks, flex fits, dad hats, all kinds of stuff, a bunch of different colors, and quite a few different thread colors you can choose from. They also offer 3D puff printing, which is what this text is right here, the one life to live, and then you see the blue outline is just basic, the basic flat thread. So you can do like partial 3D puff, which is what this is. So you have the 3D puff, which is the black, and then the, like I said, the blue outline is just the basic thread. And then they also give you the option of putting a logo or something on the left side or the right side. So that's another cool thing. Printful in general just has a lot more product offerings than Teespring. Teespring does basically, I think they do quite a few different shirts. They do stickers, totes, and mugs, and I think that's about it. Printful has a lot more options. They do a bunch of different shirts, wall art, like posters, canvases, like I said, hats, mugs. They offer all over sublimation printing, which means you can make your print cover the entire t-shirt. What else do they do? They also do totes or bags. They do leggings, pillows, phone cases, socks, dresses, skirts, and beach blankets. And I think that about covers it for Printful. So once again, Printful just has a lot more options as far as the products go. They are a bit more expensive than Teespring for as far as the t-shirts go. I ordered a sample of the exact same t-shirt design from both companies so I could do a little side-by-side comparison. And this is, like I said, this is the Printful t-shirt for the can't stop, won't stop design. And then over here we have the exact same design, and this is from Teespring. So Teespring, one good thing about them that I liked over Printful, their print area for their t-shirts was actually a little bit bigger. I want to say it's either 12 by 17 or 13 by 17, whereas Printful's is 12 by 16. So not too different, but it, you know, it does give you a little bit of extra wiggle room and a little bit more room if you like to make bigger designs. So as far as that goes, Teespring has the edge by a little bit, but the actual quality of the print is relatively the same. They're both, in my opinion, look really good. The inks look good. I was pretty happy with both companies as far as the ink quality goes and colors being accurate and everything like that. The actual shirts, they both offer quite a few different options for shirts. You got your more basic tees like Gildan, and then you have a bit more premium stuff like Next Level or American Apparel or Bella plus Canvas, which is what this is. This shirt was printed on Bella plus Canvas, their 100% cotton tee, in I think the color was Asphalt, and this shirt was printed on Next Level 100% cotton shirt, and the color was Asphalt as well. So both colors were Asphalt, two different brands, two different t-shirt blanks. This Asphalt a bit darker than the Bella plus Canvas Asphalt. As far as the quality goes, it's pretty similar. I'm a huge fan of Next Level, which is why I printed this Teespring shirt on Next Level. But to be honest, I haven't used Bella plus Canvas quite as much, but I'm pretty happy with their quality. They're very, very similar as far as the fit goes and just the quality in general. Printful does offer Next Level shirts, but they don't have nearly as many colors to choose from as Teespring does. So, you know, if you're looking for a specific shirt that you want to print on, like some type of American Apparel shirt or a specific Next Level shirt or, you know, whatever, then you definitely might want to check out both companies and see which one offers which, if, you know, that's how you're going to decide. But if you have a little more wiggle room as far as that goes, Printful has a lot more options in general for t-shirts. Other than that, like I said, the actual print quality is very, very similar, so I won't really say either brand wins as far as that goes. One thing I do want to point out about Teespring is this is actually the second shirt of this design that Teespring sent me, because the first one, the dimensions were way off and way too small. The design was supposed to be very close to the 13 by 17 max print area, or at least the 17-inch long max print area, and this is not even close. It was a couple inches short both ways. They didn't really say what the problem was, or why it wasn't printed at the size it was supposed to be. But after I sent them a couple pictures of this shirt, just proving that the design was too small, they didn't have too many problems. They didn't give me too many problems with replacing it, and they sent that out within a couple of days at no charge. So that wasn't a huge deal. But honestly, if you have customers buying shirts that that may be a problem. Who knows whether or not it was a coincidence that it was my first time ordering from them, and I had that problem. I actually had I ordered 3 separate shirts from them, and all 3 of the designs were too small. So that could be like a common thing with Teespring. Maybe it's not, maybe it's an anomaly, but it's tough to say. Like I've said in past videos, that's one thing I'm a little bit unsure of and a little bit sketched out about with drop shipping companies, is you don't get to do your own quality control and actually see the shirts before they go out to your customers. So you don't know what they're going to get until sometime it's too late. So you just got to kind of pick a company that you feel a little more comfortable with, and hope for the best. And as far as that goes, I would say I trust Printful a lot more. Their customer service was a lot better to me. Every question I had, they answered within a day, every single time. They sent me the right design the first time. Like I said, with Teespring, once I proved that the design was too small and sent them pictures, they were cool with replacing it. But emailing them and getting hold of them to let them know about my problem, they didn't respond for a couple days, which, if that's an angry customer, that could be a huge problem. So that's something to take into consideration. Yeah, that's about it though as far as the review goes. If you guys got any questions, drop them below. If you got any experiences you want to talk about with either company, whether they be good or bad, please let me know. Other than that, like I said, if there's anything you want to know about one of the companies, both of the companies, whatever, just feel free to ask me questions and I will do my best to answer them. In conclusion, let me just say this real quick before I wrap this video up. It might seem like in this video I was hating on Teespring a little bit, which I guess I kind of was as far as some things go, but honestly, if you're just looking to get like one shirt printed for fun for like a friend or a family member or just for yourself, I think Teespring's a very good option. If they actually do send you the right size design and the right shirt, the print quality is good, it looks good, and like I said, it's a little bit cheaper than Printful, or I think most other custom apparel companies. So if that's all you're looking for, like a one-off design for yourself just for fun, I think they're definitely a good option, and I'd recommend checking them out. But if you're a clothing brand, or if you own a clothing brand and you're looking for a drop shipping company to fulfill orders for you, I would not recommend Teespring. I would recommend checking out Printful. I've read good things, I've read bad things about them, but I want to test it out for myself, and so that's what I'm doing. Like I said, all I've really done with them so far is place this sample order, which is another cool thing that Teespring doesn't offer. Printful gives you the option of placing sample orders. So I believe they give you an allotment of 3 sample orders per month. Each sample order can include up to 5 products, and I think you get 20% off your sample order and 25% off, which is nice because it gives you that that option to actually check out what the products look like in person before you decide to put them up for sale on your website. And I definitely recommend placing sample orders before you make certain products available on your website, because it's very important, obviously, to check them out in person, see what they look like, see what you like, what you don't like, make necessary changes or adjustments, and go from there. I think that about covers everything I want to say in the video though. Like I said, you guys have any questions, drop them below. If not, or if you want to see more about either brand, like I said, I did a pretty thorough review with both brands, so I'll link those below, and feel free to check those out. Yeah, with that said though, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will catch you in the next video. As always, stay limitless.
Take a shot, you've got everything you'll ever need. You fought, you're not gonna let up on the speed. Those knots, thank God you are only make-believe.